Good morning. It's Linda from Homestead by the Lake. So guess what we're doing? So I had already done a live doing a mixed berry pie and we made our pie crust. That video, you know, when you do things on other platforms, sometimes you can't save the video. So I don't think I can save that video, but I'll try. So here it is over here. We made a berry pie. We made our own crust. It's beautiful. And that's cooling. I can't wait to cut into that. But we have a lot more berries. So I thought I would do is use my apple crisp recipe and just use berries. And we'll make a couple of those. So what you need is 4 pounds of apples. So, how can I incorporate that with berries? I think I'm just gonna fill it up, right? Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do. We're gonna wing it and see how we do. I'm sure it will come out fine. So 4 pounds of apples. I don't know how much that would be. So I have a couple of pans because I have a lot of berries left over. I have 5 pounds of berries that I had purchased from Azure Standard. And if you're interested in Azure Standard, I do have a share code, which I guess I will put in the description too, if you would like to order from Azure Standard. So I got 5 pound frozen strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. And we just made a berry pie. And now we're gonna make some berry crisp recipes. So I need to butter my dish generously. Actually, let me use my soft butter. That will definitely be better to use my soft butter. So grease your pan, whatever baking dish you're going to use. And of course, the butter just adds to the flavor, right? That did it. And we're going to set those aside. And in a bowl, I need sugar, flour, cinnamon, now, please don't pay attention to my kitchen back there because it has berry pie stuff all back there. And I didn't clean up my kitchen. I should have done that first before I popped on to do this, but that's okay, right? You don't mind. I know you don't mind. All right, so in this bowl, we need 3/4 cup of sugar. Hopefully I have enough measurers because all my measurers are dirty over there already. What did I say? 3/4 cup of sugar. And to that, we are going to add 3 tablespoons of flour. Do I have a tablespoon here? All right, I do not have another tablespoon clean, so we'll do this is a 1/2 tablespoon, so that will work. We're gonna do flour, and it said 1 tablespoon. should be doubling this, right? No, let's make the batter 1 per. That way it's good. I'm sure it's correct. So now what I need is 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon. This is 1/2. 1 1/2. All right, who can help me? How can I figure out 4 pounds of apples compared to berries? Let me see if I can figure that out, and I'll be back. I have 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice in my bowl. And I'm going to add some berries to our bowl and coat them with the lemon juice. This is a 1/4 cup. And I'm just going to kind of fill that bowl because I feel with 4 pounds of apples, it says 11 to 12 medium apples. So I think it's going to fill the bowl like that, right? It might be a little bit more, but we'll start with this. If we have to add more berries, we will. And I'm going to mix that lemon juice on it. Oh! Oh no! That will stain. Oh, that was a big berry. Try not to drop berries on your floor. You know, the one thing about berries is they stain, but they're so good for you. What's a little stain, right? All right, so let's go over this. We have our berries mixed with our lemon juice. In our other bowl, we have 3/4 cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of flour, 1½ teaspoon of cinnamon. And then we're gonna toss to combine. And then we are going to add that to our casserole dish. Mix this up. Oh, gorgeous. Now we are going to add that to our dish. And like I said, if it looks like we need more berries, we will add it. Because I want the bowl to be full. Whoop, there's a stem. Or the little leafy thing. There is way too much sugar in this bowl. I think we need some more berries. I'm going to add some berries. right? I think so. We're gonna add some berries. I just want to fill up my dish some. Question. What am I going to do with all that juice in that bowl? What do you think? Suggestions? That looks good, right? What do you think? Let's do one more scoop. I'm happy with the amount of berries in there. Let me make sure we're still recording because I've done that too, going through a recipe, looked at my phone and, oh, I'm not recording. All right, so now we're gonna make our topping. And I need another bowl. I'm going to use my big, does anybody have one of these? The big Pampered Chef, when Pampered Chef was around. They're big bowls, I love them. I love this one. This is so great for pancake batter, all sorts of things. All right, so now I need, for the crumb topping, 1 3/4 cups of flour. Oh, there's Maddie. Hang on, I gotta go let her in. All right, Maddie wants a treat. What do you want, Mad Pie? Do you want a treat? Let's see what we have for you. Oh, I have some sausage. Do you want a sausage treat for being a good girl? Thank you. She's a good girl. Did you eat your medicine this morning yet, or is it still over there by your bowl? You gotta eat your medicine. Good girl. All right, that's it. Can you go eat your medicine? Oh, you did eat your medicine. Good girl, Mad Pie. Good girl. Don't touch the eggs. They're not for you. I set the eggs down there over there because my counter is so full. Okay, 1 3, what do I do with the flour? Measure. So I want, what did I say? 1 3/4 cup of flour. I need more. Whoops. All right, there's 1. And then I have some organic flour over there. We'll use that. Knew that wasn't gonna fit. And what was it? 1/3? 3/4. 3/4. Oh my goodness, it's not working. Hang on. All right, that's 3/4. I need a 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar. Brown sugar. Not gonna fit either. 1/2 cup packed. So really pack that down. Okay, add that. And to that, we need a 1/4 cup of regular sugar. And a 1/4 cup. We need 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. There's a 1/2. 1/2 teaspoons. And if you don't like cinnamon, you can leave that out. We need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I need 1 cup of rolled oats. And I need 1 cup of unsalted butter, or 2 sticks. Oh, I need 2 sticks. I have 1 out. Okay, I have 2 sticks out. So what you want to do is you want to cut up your flour, your butter, and just like little slices, you know. That is stuck together in there. Huh. All right, let's mix that up real quick. Get this all mixed in for our coating and our topping. Can you see? Make sure that's mixed really well. Make sure your brown sugar isn't clumped. All right, now what we're going to do, the one that was sitting out the longest, I'm going to take some of that and start cutting that into this mixture. And then if you want to use your hands or a fork, just trying to get it mixed in. See, this butter is a little hard still. It's not going to mix well. But smush it with your fingers, or you use your fork. But my hands are clean, right? All right, so this mixture is now going to go over our berries. And then we are going to top this with more butter. That's not bad. Okay, ready? Put this all over the top. Make sure you cover your berries. This is a lot of mixture. This is going to be so good. Now what I'm going to do is cut up more butter, and I'm going to place it on top in little thin pieces. Can you see? Oh no! Now this, I should have started my oven. Goes in the oven at 375 uncovered for 45 to 50 minutes. Let's start our oven. What did I just step in? Oh, water from washing my hands. Thank goodness it wasn't a berry. 375, we'll let that heat up. I'm not going to use the whole second stick. I don't think it's necessary. I think there's plenty of butter in it. Right? Plus all the butter on top. That'll be delicious. All right. This one is done and going in the oven as soon as it's ready. And then we're going to get the second one going. We are getting started on our second one. And you know what I'm thinking? I think I might freeze this one and save it for the holidays. So what I will do is I will make it, I will not cook it, and I will put it right in the freezer. We'll put some plastic wrap around it, then some aluminum foil around it, mark it with the heating instructions. Take it out, let it defrost the day before, or I'm sure you can even put it in the oven frozen. It'll just take a bit longer to cook, or the day before the holiday, take it out and cook it, and it's ready. I'm gonna do that. I am gonna do that. So for my filling, we need, to recap, we need 3/4 cup of sugar. Three-quarters cup. And we need 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Where's my doohickey? Oh. All right, let's put this in the oven. It goes in at 375. 375 for how long? 45 to 50 minutes, so we'll keep an eye on it. It'll be when the topping is golden and crisp and it's bubbling around the edges, okay? And okay, I set my timer. That worked. All right, for our topping, now we need 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar. Might be exactly what's in here. Gonna have to do some restocks. A little bit more. go. Half a cup of packed brown sugar. Oops. Now we want a 1/4 cup of regular sugar. Did I say a 1/4 cup? Yeah, 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Mix that all together. Add your 1 cup of oats. Oh, I didn't realize that. So 1 cup. Now you're going to cut up your butter. It's better if it's softer because then you can crumble it into the mixture a lot easier. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna start with that and just kind of crumple it in the best that I can. So now you want to butter your pan that you're using. The recipe basically says a 9 by 13 pan. We're going to layer our fruit on the bottom and cover it with our topping. And then I'm going to add some more butter to the top. So as it cooks, it melts through. It's so good. Now this recipe is also for apple crisp. If you're doing apples, you need 4 pounds of crisp apples. So 11 to 12 medium apples if you want to substitute apples for the berries. You know, I bet you can use peaches with this recipe too. I do have a peach cobbler recipe, which I've done videos on, and that's just an amazing recipe. All right, I think we're good. So let me bring over my pan. See, this one's a little bit deeper. I've already buttered it. Let's put our berries in here. This smells absolutely delicious, like amazing. As those berries sit in the sugar, my goodness. Oh, amazing. Yeah, I definitely need more berries in here. So we're just gonna put them right on top because don't forget, this is all gonna cook together. It'll be totally fine. And then I get to clean up my messy kitchen. Whoops. Notice some berries with the leaves on it. There's another one. Oh my goodness. Because I do want to fill up this with fruit. What happened to my music? Commercial. Look at that. This is going to be just so delicious for the holidays, right? I should actually make another one. We'll have one Thanksgiving and one Christmas. You know, I probably have enough berries to do that with. And then if I don't have enough berries, I could add some blueberries to it, which I have in the freezer. What I love doing is when the berries are in season, I got these berries from Azure Standard. Hang on. So I made sure I bought some. What I love doing is when the berries are in season, I will buy them, put them in the freezer, so I have them whenever I want to make something. I've used them to make my jellies, which my jellies you can find in my Etsy channel, and that, or my Etsy shop, and that is linked in my information if you want to go check out my Etsy shop. And I have a farm not far from us that does strawberries, blueberries, and blackberries. So when they are in season, I go and I get flats and I make sure that I put them in the freezer so I have them. All right, now we're doing our topping. Cover all your berries. Check that out. Might actually throw some more oats on the very top. Can I get that in there? No. Let's just sprinkle some more oatmeal on top. Oats. And I need another butter. We will get that out. So I am going to top this with butter. And then this one is not going in the oven. I am going to wrap it up very well, and it will go in the freezer, marked with the instructions on what I need to do to cook it. And I will take it out of the freezer and put it right in the oven. We have Thanksgiving dessert done. Oh, but we also have to have a pumpkin pie. And I will do that as well. That I'll make the day before though. I don't know if you can freeze pumpkin pie. Oh, you know, you can buy frozen pies, frozen pumpkin pie, so I guess you can. But I'd rather it be fresh for Thanksgiving.
Shocking question. Should Americans let Democrats...
Ooh, who's ready for the holidays? It's already almost October, right?
Right now
Time goes by too fast.
Take a look at this. Patriots are absolutely loving these. My box included this Trump Force One model. Got the Make America Great Again hat in.
Commercial. All right, we are done. What do you think? So this one is going to get wrapped up very well and put in the freezer for the holidays. So now we just have to, I will be back when the one in the oven is done to show you how it came out. Guess what? The 40-minute timer just went off. Are you ready? Excuse the mess because I am making more batches of the berry crisp. So I have a mess. Okay, timer just went off, but I think it needs a few more minutes. Yeah, that needs a few more minutes. But that is looking amazing, right? We'll be back. We'll give it some more time. Timer just went off again. I gave it another 10 minutes. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Look at that. And make sure that you have a pan underneath when you're cooking, because look at what's happening. It's coming off. It's coming over the sides. I just want to check that. Yeah, it looks cooked. All right, we're done. Does that not look amazing? Can you see? Let me bring you closer. All right, here's our cobbler fresh out of the oven. It looks amazing. I can't wait till it cools off so we can eat some. And our mixed berry pie is cooling. All right, who's ready to try the cobbler? I already stole a piece. Look. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. I hope you make one. This is Linda from Homestead by the Lake. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you make your own cobbler. It is cobbler season. Until next time, thanks.